What's good, y'all? It's your boy Robacus, and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Okay, guys, so, from what I understand, for the next portion of our quest, we need to talk to a few people before we move on. Specifically, well, I'll show you if I can find them. Alright.
Godspeed.
Okay, so not Camellia, not him,
Let us press on.
not Nino. Oh, Vicily. This guy, I think they said I should talk to. Because I don't know if you remember a couple episodes ago, I had some kind of sleeping curse. Vicily Rethmus. Are you alright? Abadar willing, we'll hold out here until the army arrives. Okay. Whenever I sleep outside the walls of the Defender's Heart, I'm plagued by terrible dreams. Can you help me? Vicily Rathamus. The priest studies your face carefully. You look tired, but otherwise entirely healthy. If we were anywhere else, I would simply tell you to get some rest. But we are on the border of the world wound, and I'm all too aware of what's happening to you. As you know, the wound is a rift between Galorian and the Abyss, and all the evil that feeds the Abyss does the opposite in our world. It feeds on Galoria. So, it is that even when we cannot see demons near us, our ultimate foe, the Abyss, is always surrounding us. Many soldiers fighting in the world wound experience similar things. They suffer terrible nightmares, get no peace, and sometimes even lose their minds. But we are trained to help you with this affliction. By the will of Abadar, I have consecrated an altar here. The God's grace permeates the space around it, soothing one's soul and quieting thoughts during rest. So if you find your nerves are fraying, seek out a holy place like this. Approach it, and all the corruption will be cleansed from you. Okay, so thank you. That's all I needed. May Abadar aid you. Alright, cool. So we got that now.
Feeds on.
Now what do we need? We need Anivia. Who is that again? There's Land. Eagle Watch.
I will guide us.
Anivia, here we go. Look who it is. Hi. Are there any suspicious places in the city I should pay attention to? There were a couple spots I wanted to check out, but I didn't have time. If there really is a den of cultists there, it would be good if you could just swoop in there and, bust some heads. You don't even need a search warrant. Anivia shoots you a crooked smile. First one is the Silken Thread. It's a funny little tailor shop that doesn't take any orders and never buys any fabric. But they always seem oh so busy. They're busy with something in there, alright, but sewing ain't it. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, watch yourself out there. Okay, let's see, what's next? I think I have to talk to I gotta talk to Irideth and Forn. And I guess I do have to talk to Nino. So, Irideth, Thorn, and... Alright, so there's Irideth. Irideth rubs her head and tired eyes. Any success? How's the city? Oh, you know what? I think I already got the quest from last time. Oh, the city's good. I'm just gonna go back to doing what I was doing. Go, may they keep you safe. Okay.
Godspeed.
So we did actually have to talk to Nino. I just didn't notice that. Okay. So we gotta talk to Forn and Nino, wherever they are.
Let us press on.
Okay, so Nino's up here. Boy, am I pleased with you. I asked you to bring me to safety, and that's exactly what you did. Indeed, having a follower to aid me is the most efficient and frankly pleasing. With you on hand, I shall conquer new horizons, plumb the depths of knowledge, unearth unknown, and scale the dizzying heights of the future discoveries. Nino stops to catch her breath. What I mean is, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude. I foresee immense potential in our future cooperations. I'm happy to help. Hand in hand, we will unravel the greatest mysteries inaccessible to the minds of ordinary people. Just imagine it. I, leading the way, proudly staring into the faces of the gods themselves, and you, my loyal follower, walking behind me with every step of the way, writing down my deepest thoughts and admiring the profundity of my intellect. Oh my gosh, you arrogant. If we hold hands, you won't be able to go in front of me and lead the way. I'm not gonna say that. Do you always express your delight so effusively? What? Who are you? Nino stares at you for a while, though with bewilderment in her eyes. But then it's replaced with recognition. Oh yes, my new follower. So, what am I supposed to do? Oh yes, I must provide some verbal encouragement for your as yet modest achievements and try to induce you to strive for more of such encouragement. That is the principle that underpins any training. Oh my gosh, lady. Okay, first off, you shouldn't speak like that if you're trying to lead people. You need to make a real connection. People aren't gonna follow you if they think you're fake. She frowns, but only for an instant. Ah, I see. Your modest nature was unsettled by the overbearance of my gratitude. I do apologize for putting you in such an awkward position. I will never praise you again unless I forget. I have no idea what to think about that. But let's get back to the business at hand. Your new assignment will be to take me to the inconspicuous ruins that are located in an even more inconspicuous valley lying between Canterbury and Dresden. As soon as reasonably practicable, I'll mark the place on your map with a large red cross, so you won't forget it. Nameless ruins have been revealed. That's all I wanted to know about your task. Well, now you know. So off we go, Nino frowns. Did I just make a rhyme? Perhaps I've discovered poetic talent in myself. Let's conduct an experiment. Quickly say any word and I'll try to find a rhyme to go with it right away. Oh my gosh. Yonde. Says Descari, go away. If you play, you need to pay. Every shade of color is gray. Oh my gosh. Not the best rhymes, don't you think? Well, this experiment was unsuccessful. We learned that I have no poetic talent after all. Nino sighs. But it's no reason to despair. Having a gift of poetry in addition to my inexhaustibly intellect would have been a little too much. Besides, I am catastrophically busy and have no time to spend on writing poetry. Okay, thank you. I have to go, and you, my friend, need therapy. Neo produces a crumpled piece of paper from her sleeve and takes some notes on it. This conversation lasted approximately 5 minutes. She lifts her chin. It did not last 5 minutes, it was longer than that. By the way, did you know that is the exact same amount of time the Inquisitors of Canterbury need to find a defendant guilty? That's oddly frightening and oddly specific. But to shake off Inquisitors chasing you takes 5 times as long. That experiment proved running while clad in heavy armor is not burdensome for them at all. Oh, dang.
We
Okay.
march ahead.
Alright, so I talked to Nino. Who else do I gotta talk to? I have to talk to... Okay, I gotta talk to Forn. And then I gotta sell stuff. Okay, well, where's Foreign at?
Our path leads on.
Is Foreign one of these
I
guys?
will guide us.
Okay, well, I don't know where Foreign is right now. I don't know if Foreign is really all that important. Okay. Foreign is important, but I think I want to sell stuff first. Show me what you have. Okay.
I will not falter.
Okay, just sold all my stuff. Where is Foreign? Foreign is probably
March ahead.
and possibly outside. Okay, let's see. This person, this person, this person,
Our path
this person, this person.
2 hours later.
You know, I'm beginning to wonder if we even met Foreign yet. Because I didn't see anyone named Foreign in this entire place. Anyways, we're just gonna go south because I'm pretty sure our next quest is south anyways. So we're just gonna head on down.
Godspeed.
Yeah, this is the team I want. Alright, so we're going down south to the Tower of Estrad. I'm so glad we haven't run into anything yet. Why did we stop? I'm not worried about the dead duelist. Let's go. Tower of Estrad, we go! Okay. Cannabis burns. The city that should never have fallen. Fate shows no mercy. Clouds may veil the stars, but nothing can hide the light in someone's soul, and I see the light in you. Okay? Are they talking to me, or who are they talking to? We will stand shoulder to shoulder with you against evil. I hear the echoes of a familiar voice. I feel the warmth of my kindred flame. My brother, we will help you. Angelic aspect. Okay. Alright, so this is what I want to do. I want to put our tank up front.
Win this war. Lead on.
Wait up, do we gotta talk to these people first? Daggone it. Okay, no, he's saying the same thing.
It is no
Among the cloudy coastal in this picture, 2 angels. Okay, so it's just a picture of them. So what do we gotta do? Can we like leave? All-seeing eye picture.
on my way.
Is this door locked? I feel like I'm missing something.
This is simple.
Okay, so there's obviously more up here. Faxon, the red-skinned, long-haired tiefling raises his pain-filled eyes to you. A huge magical brand stands out of his chest, freshly burned into his skin. The flesh around the brand is inflamed and has an unhealthy-looking hue. Hey, stop! Who are you, Crusaders? Well, well, well. I was looking to add a couple more Crusaders' heads to my collections and all. Okay, so what am I gonna say? So the demon bears their teeth, blah blah blah, they're looking ravenous, their mortal followers start to clamor for your blood, describing in detail the manner and order in which they will tear your body into pieces. Nah, I can't stand people who talk that much crap.
You ain't doing nothing either, bro. No one's doing nothing. You all need to pipe down and go home.
So I can try to intimidate them. I could be like, disgusting filth. Get out of here before I kill you all. I guess, did that work or did it not work? Oh, it did work. It seems that Keyless took all the most intimidating and bloodthirsty warriors with him. Only the cowardly rabble have remained behind with Faxon. Half of them quickly turned to flee the tower, with Faxon rebuking profanities, following them as they go. I can kill you right now, or I can give you a few more minutes of life if you answer my questions. The tiefling shoots you a vicious grin. You won't be getting out of here alive either way, so why not? Let's have a chat. Who are you? You don't look like a museum worker. I am Flaxon, servant of, I think he's serving Baphomet, the ranking member of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth in this city, and the new master of this tower. And you'd better watch your mouth, or else my curses will rip your soul into flaming shreds. Nenio, time for an experiment. A sheet of paper appears in Nenio's hands. Mr. Cultus, allow me to ask you, what exactly will you do to us when you inevitably vanquish us? I'll crush your souls, skin you alive, and pee on you while you lie there, dying. 1, 2, 3 threats, and all of them already on my list. Nenio checks the page and sighs. This specimen of demon worshipping is utterly devoid of ingenuity. I am not certain that his superiors would even notice the death of an underling as lacking in imagination as he. You filthy scum, I'll break your legs and then bend you the other way. Or bend them the other way, I think he said. No, it says and then bend the other way. But you won't be able to scream because I'll cut off your ears and shove them down your throat. Oh man, this dude is really... Dude, she's right, man. You're not creative at all. Goodness gracious. Nenio. Oh, now that's better. That's much better. Pencil dances across the page. No, this is not better. She's like, 2 totally new threats for the encyclopedia. I thank you for your contributions, Mr. Cultus. Goodness gracious. Thank him for nothing. That dude is lame. What are you doing in the museum? For the last 3 months, this tower has served as a cover for me and my servants. I set up my base in the cellar of the local museum and smuggled an entire regiment of Templars into the city. It's the ideal place for a secret hideout. The museum was left in the charge of a doddering old man who can hardly remember his own name. When our lord struck Kennebrus, we plunged a blade into the Crusaders' back, and a glorious fight it was. Now Lord Xanathar has ordered us to strip Kennebrus of everything that might be of interest to him and remove it from the city. He is a great master of the occult and magical arts, and this museum is chock full of all kinds of relics that could prove very interesting to study. You look awful. What's wrong with your tattoo?
Lady Monago was displeased with me. She branded me with this rune to make me suffer. Monago wanted me to subjugate the demons of our silly ally Discari, to wrest control away from that idiot Keyless, but I failed. But it seems my luck is turning. You don't look like rank and file crusaders. When I bring Monago your heads, all will be forgiven, and she'll remove this brand.
There's nothing more for me to do here. I'm leaving. Faxon's eyes narrow in fury, and he releases a feral shriek that sets his gang slavering for your blood. The demons and Templars give answering howls to their leader and surge forward to attack. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get, Mr. Templar. Even though you're kind of weird. I'm going straight for him. Let's go. Is that it?
No reason to pause.
Wow, that was short-lived.
I'll see what I can do.
There's an athletic check to get up there if I want to. And there's a door. Okay, so first let's see if we can get up here.
The deed is done.
We could. Okay, swap characters because my character's strong enough.
Hesitate. I have managed.
Okay, I don't know what that did, but I don't think it did anything.
That is
Alright, so there's a
right.
trap here.
I stand ready.
Alright, Camellia. I need you to disarm that trap.
I am helpful.
Nice.
Am I not?
Why do I keep hitting that wrong
I
button?
heed the voice of the spirits.
Together we stand. Let us press on.
Alright, it doesn't look like there's anything else in this room for us, so we're gonna go through that door.
We march ahead.
So we're going to the basement. See if there's anything down here. Talmer. A pale and frightened half-elf looks at you warily. His face is twisted into a grimace, like he was just saw something, or like he just ate something slimy. Hey, who are you? Ugh. Praise, oh gosh, he's one of the bad guys. What are you doing here? Did Faxon send you? I heard a noise outside, but I was busy making a list of relics. Did something happen? Who are you? I'm Telmar, the scribe and senior aide to Lord Xanathar the Plagued One. And do forgive me, but Faxon has been assigned to this command. Has he not? Where is he? What are you doing here? Telmar. I'm compiling a list of valuable Crusader artifacts. Lord Xanathar has ordered that everything of use should be transported from Kenabris and saved from the looting and destruction. We chose the museum as a place to collect and sort through the trophies. Unfortunately, the local thieves have proved even quicker off the mark than the demons. They ransacked the museum in the first few hours of the assault, but there are some objects of interest among the exhibits that they left behind. The museum custodian has been the museum custodian has been kind enough to advise me on those, but where's Faxon? Where's the museum custodian? Over in the gallery. I deceived him. I told him I was a crusader. It wasn't difficult. The old geezer is out of his mind. So, tell me, where's Faxon? Clear off before I kill you. The half-elf pitches forward, but then grabs his bag and leaps away from you. You're lying. You want me to turn away so you can strike me in the back and take the papers that have been entrusted to me. The half-elf leaps back nimbly, pulling a sheaf of papers from his bag as he goes. No, I have valuable letters from Lord Xanathar here. I must destroy them. The cultist balls the pages up in his fist and shoves them into his mouth, then begins furiously chewing like a hamster. Oh my gosh. A moment later, the half-elf's eyes bulge and his mouth opens, which is stuffed with masticated paper. He tries to cough, but nothing comes out. The failed saboteur looks at you in desperation. His eyes are streaming. His face is growing paler by the second, and he falls to his knees. A strangled wheeze emerges from behind the wad of wet papers. His expressions veer from the hilarious to the grotesque as he signals to you for help. Now, I want to read what it says. Spit it out. Want some salt or pepper with that? Now, I've never tried eating paper myself, but a little seasoning goes a long way. Whatever the meal. Alright, I'm just gonna help this dude. I don't care if those pages contain the innermost secrets of Vathnath himself. I am not touching that. Camellia, you don't have to. I'm just gonna Heimlich maneuver this dude. Tomer the cultist coughs violently and then, after taking a trembling breath, leaps up and takes off running. He disappears, leaving you with a wad of correspondence that is much the worse for wear. Okay.
Our path leads
Alright, so these are just to hold wands.
I will guide us.
That dude was silly as crap. Oh, is this the dude? Tadon, the old man looking around absentmindedly shrinks away as you get closer. His head seems to shake uncontrollably, but his hands are surprisingly deft and assured as they level a magic wand at you. Stay back! Which are you, robber or demon? I'm not gonna hurt you. The old man goggles at you in terror, but he doesn't lower his wand. A rustling comes from somewhere behind him. Rats. The old man wheels around fearfully and peers into the direction the sound came. The hand holding the wand gradually falls to his sides. When he turns back to you, there is no fear in his expression, only vague confusion. You? I'm sorry, I was distracted. What were we talking about? Go to the Defender's Hut. There are good people there. They'll look after you. The old custodian gives you a toothless smile. Really? Is it safe there? But how can I leave the museum? His gaze falls upon the traces of ransacking, and the old man becomes lost in thought, as though trying to find an explanation for what he is seeing. You know what happened here, don't you? Thieves. They were prowling about. Wanted to rob the museum, but I stopped them. Those ne'er-do-wells came in, and I gave them, what for? A dose of battle magic. They won't be back. Don't worry about me. I may be old, but I can still hold my own. Okay, so says he's alright. I know what happened here already. He's too delusional to know why he was spared. I'll just ask him about the exhibit. Tell me about the museum exhibits. The old man seems to come to life. It would take a lifetime to tell you all that it's here to know, but I'll give you a tour of the highlights, some of my personal favorites. You'd have a look around. You won't regret it. For instance, we have a painting here depicting angels fighting demons. Now you may find it hard to believe, but in the First Crusades, many heavenly beings fought shoulder to shoulder with crusaders. And these two in the paintings are Taraga and Lario, the silver twins they were called. I actually met them, you know, when I was a young man studying under Master Zacharias. They had no airs or graces about them. They walked among the mortals. They spoke to us. They healed all wounds. Lady Targona, I remember especially well. She had a special unearthly wisdom within her. The angel Lario, on the other hand, was known for his daring, and the youngest crusaders idolized him. I wonder where they are now, the twins. We don't have celestial beings in our ranks anymore. They all left sometime during the Second Crusade, on a very important mission, they say. But I do love looking at this painting and remembering those days when envoys of heavens walked among us, and the light that seem to shine within them? The old man wipes his eyes. What am I saying? You must be a messenger or a visitor. Why did those times end? Why do celestials not fight with us still? Heaven has not abandoned us, surely. Heaven is above us, far, far away. Everyone there is good, I heard. But they can't see us from all the way up there. Okay. Said that the angels, Targon and Lyra, are twins. But how can angels... Okay, cool. You said that the angels, Targona and Lariel, are twins, but how can angels have siblings? That's a good question, of course. Angels are not born like mortals, so they can't have a mother and father or sisters or brothers and stuff like that. As we understand them, angels came into being from reincarnated souls or from pure essences of the upper planes. Sometimes angels may adopt some features of mortals. For instance, they can identify as male or female, although that is not generally their way. Some of them can also develop bonds of camaraderie or even kinship, but the case of the Silver Twins is rarer. They are two angels who emerge from one soul. What else should they call themselves if not twins? Oh, nice. Okay, well, I have to go now. Thank you, old man. The old man's bewildered gaze follows you as you go. Okay, well, he needs to go to the inn. I
Godspeed.
think he does, though. Okay. Is there anything else I need to look at?
Let us press on.
Okay, I don't know why I keep doing that.
I will see this through.
You can trust me.
Good.
I hope you appreciate this. It might be a trap.
Is there a trap in here that I didn't see?
Can't hide from me.
Okay, there is a trap.
Something? See?
There were a couple traps. Don't.
The spirits guide me.
Okay, cool. Now the traps are done. Got it.
I am helpful. Am I
I
not?
have no idea what the rest of the party's doing.
At discretion.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Alright.
If it pleases you.
Okay, guys. So, unless there's a room over here. There is a room. There is a room over here. 1 second.
I hope you appreciate this.
Alright. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to be enough for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. Shout out to the little nephews and cousins views. And on the next episode, I think we're going to progress just a little bit further. I think we're almost done with Act 1, guys, and there's only like 6. So, hopefully this goes by pretty quick. I'll catch you guys later, and I will see you in the next one.